Everyone, this is my last design team project. We were picked to be on the Kraaft Shaak design team for 3 months, and this is my third month making a project. And the theme for this month is Kill the Box. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is the box that my multimedia kit came in, and I'm going to use this and hopefully everything else that's left in the box. There was so much stuff in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to take everything out of the box. And I'm not going to itemize everything because we've already done that in one of my other videos. So I'm just going to take all these goodies out so I can prep the box and get it ready. You see, I mean, even after all the projects that I've made, you can see there's still a ton of stuff left. These multimedia kits from Heather are just incredible. Okay, that wasn't it. That's from another project. Okay, all right, so I've got everything out of the box. And the box that I had was called the desk set. And out of the note card holder, I made the little bunny and the bunny rabbit hole. And then for the second month where we had to make wearable art, I used some of the art ingredients, the embellishments that she included. And so one of the other items for the desk set is this clipboard. And it's really a nice little weight. It's chipboard. So it's really kind of cool. So what I thought I'm going to do, since it's a desk set, I'm going to make a box that I can keep on my desk. So when I'm working on a current project, I have got something to throw everything into. So what I did was I measured the width of this clipboard, marked it on each side, and I made a slit. So I'm going to stand this clipboard up inside my box. And then I'm going to fold all the other sides down to help hold this in place. And I'll probably glue it down too. Okay, so this is the beginning of Kill the Box. So let me glue this all in place and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm decorating the box. I'm going to start on the outside. And all I've done is just tear up some of the papers that were included in my kit. And I'm just applying them randomly. The only one I'm not tearing up is this map of Arizona. That was just too funny to me, so this is a keepsake. And I'm just using some Liquitex matte gel because I have large tubs of this and I figure it's going to take a lot. And I'm just going to lay this down, and I didn't even bother removing the tape at all. I'm just going to go right over the top of it. Just lay the matte gel down. And yeah, it's matte. It's not a glossy finish. And just get that down on here, and then I'll just start slapping the papers on. I know you can't see me. This is my camera only goes up so high. So I'm probably going to be off camera. I'll try and stay in camera as much as I possibly can. So, like, see, I have this piece of paper. This is just too big. I don't want that big of a piece, but I am going to use the edges of it. And then do some more. And just get this laid down. I can't see over there, so you guys will have to tell me if I'm doing it right. And there's just no rhyme or reason to any of this. Just tearing it up. I have some Himino paper over here. I'll put that on. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, is just decorate the outside of this box. I just love the randomness of this. I think it's so cool. Probably should have cut off that spot of tape, but what the hey. Adds to the character. Tuck that under. Love doing this. Okay, so you get the idea of what I'm doing here, and I'm gonna stop this and continue building this up. And I'll finish all the sides. I don't know yet if I'm going to do the bottom. That will be one of the last things I do, because I might not have enough paper, and it's not important to me to have the bottom done. But who knows? Maybe maybe I'll have enough to do it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the back side here, and I'll be back when it's all done. Okay, I'm back, and I pretty much have the whole thing all done. I just got carried away. This is well, gosh. This is the front of the box, and I just used up as many things that were in my multimedia kit as possible. Over here we have some art sugar. It has a real nice sparkle to it. I doubt very much if you can see it though, but I'll take some pictures. These are mica flakes, gold mica flakes. In the corners here, I have some micro glass beads. It shows up much better in the pictures. I used those up. And then in my flower here, I had some peacock glass beads. These are all Finnabare's art ingredients. The art sugar, which was charcoal, right here. And then the micro beads were splash, this blue color. And then the mica flakes were called gold flakes. And in the kit also, I had these doilies. And so I just sprayed them up with Lindy Stamp Gang Magicals. It's called Merry-Go-Round Green from Under the Boardwalk set. And I used some of my Distress paints. And this was the Marigold orange. And then I put some of the charcoal art sugar on the edges of these. And that's the glass beads. And then also in the kit she had some findings, some metal findings. And so I used them for the little leaves on the flower here. Oh, and what I was talking about with the doilies, I scrunched this all up, and what I did was, you know how you do the fan fold, and I gathered them in the center, like this is one, this is another one, and this is another one, and I gathered them, and then I just layered them on top like that to make that cute little flower. And then for the front here, I put a thin coat of gesso on first, and then I used my Tim Holtz distress paints, because I want it to stay with a kind of a Caribbean flair to this. And so I used the blues and the orange and the pink and stuff. And prior to that, I had used some 3D gel, gloss gel, and through a Finnebare Harlequin stencil, I stenciled before I did anything. So then when I put all the paints over on top of it, these would act as a resist. I put everything on with the 3D gloss gel. It adhered everything down. We also had sequins that came in the box, so I adhered some sequins here. And then I also had a Finnabair, it was called a doily stencil, and that's what I did with these. And I used a chalkboard paint to put these on. Over here, I hope you can see the yummy crackle in that. That is from Heather, it's Kraaft Shaak, and it's a Finnabair Art Extravaganza. It's a textured paste, and it's called Platinum Crackle. I used this on my bunny rabbit when I had done our alterable item. And once again, I used that stencil, and then here's some more of that art sugar. And mixed up some of the Lindy Stamp Gang micas, and I made a paste and used that same stencil and stenciled through that. Then on the back side, I just kind of kept the back side kind of plain, just did a bunch of drips on it. But here you can really see the crackle good. Isn't that yummy? And you can pretty much see the platinum color to it too. And then here's the other side. I did some more crackle over here and some more stenciling. Isn't that cute? And then I put the chalkboard, seafoam chalkboard paint on my clipboard because I'm going to use this to write on. If I want any notes or anything when I'm working on a project or something, or to remember to do something, I can write on that. And so I did that on both sides. So I can use the chalk here or on there, and then also because it's a clipboard, I can clip items to it. Then on the inside, I decided I'm going to put some toilet tissue holders, and I glued them all together and I glued them down because I'm always misplacing my scissors, my paint brushes, my pouncers, just my rulers, everything that you use when you're working on a project, my tweezers, my pokey tool, and it just drives me nuts that they're floating around my desk someplace and I have no clue where everything is. So now I've got a place to put stuff and keep things handy when I'm working on a project. And then I just left the rest of this empty, so this would be where I put the items that I need when I'm on the project. And I used some of that Under the Boardwalk Lindy Stamp Gang, and I just painted it on here. I think this is incredible. I'm in love with this. I just think this is so cute. I love all the textures on it. I love all the sparkles. I wish you could see it better, but the pictures will show up better. I had it outside in the sunlight, so you can really, really see the sparkles and everything. Isn't that gorgeous? So now I have my little box to put on my desk and use it for when I'm working on a project. And I can put all the things. I can put my glues in it, like here. I can put glue in here. Hold that like that. Just all sorts of things, so I'm not misplacing everything again. Nothing more frustrating than what did I do with that? So I hope you enjoyed this killing the box, because I pretty much did. I don't have a whole lot left over. See if I can find okay, here it is. There's not a whole lot left in this bag. This bag was pretty full before we started, and I just have a few items left. I have some more sequins, and I have a doily that I don't want to use, and I have some die cuts that she sent, but I did use a die cut here. I did put a little heart die cut here in the center before I put the beads on. And that's all I've got left. Everything else is gone. So I pretty much killed the box real good, I think. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Okay, thank you for joining me on this journey. I've thoroughly have enjoyed being on the design team for the Kraaft Shaak. It's been such a wonderful opportunity to work with the marvelous designers that we have on this team. Sandra is the host of the team, and then there's Shell, and then there's Dana, and then there's myself. So for this go round, Design Team 2 will be coming up in the month of July. So I just wanted to say thank you to Heather for the opportunity to represent her in the Craft Shack and to be able to receive this beautiful multimedia box that she sent to us and just to showcase all the things that are in the box and the wonderful projects and items that you can make. Okay, bye for now. Thank you.